Famously, you started your career in non-league with Hayes, a very different non-league scene back then, admittedly. But what do you feel that era taught you as a player?
Well, people talk about Hayes because I got signed. I went to QPR from Hayes, but I was actually at a club called Southall for 4 or 5 years. I was still at school when I was playing in Southall's youth team. Went through the ranks. But what it taught me at probably 15, 16, I was playing men's football. When you look at football today, with this under 23 leagues, these guys have been playing against each other since they were under 8, under 9. To get to under 23, you're still playing against the same fellas. I was playing men's football at 15, 16, and so my education in terms of playing against men became a lot sooner than perhaps some of these kids that are coming through systems at the moment. So that was probably what it taught me to be a bit more robust. Okay, I missed out on probably all the technical bits and pieces that you might get from a professional football club, but I certainly knew how to mix it with men.
A lot of Football League clubs, including QPR, have sent young players out on loan to non-league. Is that something you'd encourage a young player to do?
Yes, most definitely. Just simply because of the fact that, as I've said, you get involved in that environment a lot sooner. You're playing with people that are playing for livings at times, rather than just playing for fun. They're playing for a living. And under 23 football, sometimes the outcome ain't the most important thing. It's about whether you can produce players that go into your first team. So the circumstances around what you're going to learn when you're doing it for a living and what you're going to learn when you're doing it just for fun is very, very different.
A lot of clubs again are looking into non-league to try and find the total stereotype, the next Vardy. People must get sick of hearing that, but do you feel it is quite a risk as well looking at non-league because of the step up from semi-professional to professional? But has it become more and more difficult because of the focus on non-league to find that gem?
I think so, because everybody is now looking for that next Jamie Vardy, as you said. But what people don't realise is Jamie Vardy didn't just come out to a non-league and was the Jamie Vardy we saw at Leicester last year, and the glimpses we're seeing of him this year. It took a while for him to get to that stage, and that's what it is about. It's about having patience. You go into these to lower leagues. There are players in the lower leagues that are capable of playing in the Premier League, Championship. There are players out there. It's just having the patience and the time to have them come through a system once they're plucked out of that non-league. But certainly is players out there. I think we as supporters of football got to a stage where if we weren't spending 10 million, 15 million, we weren't competing. So how were you going to ever win the Premier League, or how were you going to be up there in that top 4? So the focus on looking in non-league had gone away, but I think that's come back now, and people are now looking for little gems.
Just a final one. Do you think there is still talent in non-league? Obviously the standard's probably gone up a little bit because it is more professional now. But do you feel that there are gems there that can be taken by Football League clubs?
Yeah, I certainly do. And like I said, you're not going to take them and overnight they're going to be sensations. I think that's you'll get one in absolute millions that might do that. But I think if you can pluck them out of non-league and have the patience to give them the training